I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, after a loss to the Dallas Stars, the Leafs now head back home to face the Hartford Whalers. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Hartford on the first line is Tyler Toffoli, Pavel Zacha, and Ivan Demidov. On the second line, Adam Graves, Sam Bennett, and Mark Recchi. On the third line, Steve Payne, Thomas Novak, and Tumo Ruutu. And on their fourth line, Andrew Mangiapane, Lucien Dubois, and Brock Besser. On defense on the first pair is Zdeno Chara with Ray Bourque. On the second pair is Paul Reinhart with Owen Zellweger. And on the third pair is Harry Howell with Matthew Carl. Starting the net is Billy Smith with Felix Potvin backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Morgan Frost, Josh Anderson, and Brad Boyes. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Bobby Clarke, Eric Lindros, and Lanny McDonald. On the second line is Alexander Burrows, Brock Nelson, and Peter Bondra. On the third line, Zach Hyman, Scott Lawton, and Marcus Johansson. And on the fourth line, Sean Podine, Jonathan Taves, and Glenn Murray. On defense on the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair, Ivan Provorov with Tyler Myers. On the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Corey Sarich. Starting the net is Dominik Hasek with Archer Seelov backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Randy Hiller, Mark Parrish, and Philip Kurashev.
Hi everybody, welcome to Toronto. It's Hogtown where the Maple Leafs are on the ice and this place is electric. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Whalers start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Handles the pass. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Along the half wall with the puck. Whiffs on that. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Moves it to Zacha. Misses the net.
You utilize possession to get scoring chances, James, and they got the look that they wanted. They just missed. Not even opportunity for a rebound. That's a tough one.
Fires it into the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Lindros. Tosses it on to McDonald. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Zacha's off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
This is an easy and obvious call to make. I mean, the official's right there, James. What are you doing? If you're going to extend your arms away from your body, they're going to sit for 2 minutes.
The Leafs get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
You've got the best power play in the league. You just want to be out there, and now they get their first opportunity. They trust, they have confidence in their skill set, and they are dynamic when they're in the offensive end.
And the puck clears the zone. Provorov's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Across the line and on the attack. Takes it in front.
There we go, Valimaki.
That's going to feel good because he has had a drought, hasn't he, James? So he's gotten the monkey off of his back, but he'll want to face that with another one shortly to feel real good. James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
Toronto's been pushing hard here early in this first period, and look at that. Their hard work pays off with a goal.
There's so many mini-games within a game, James, and to start the period, you can look at it as one. And they have certainly dominated in that area, and that when you start the game like this, you dictate the pace, and that's exactly what they wanted to do, and send a strong message to their away opponent that when you come into our barn, you're not going away with a W.
Moves the puck. And now he angles it across to Myers. Here's a shot, and it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Sends it in on the attack. The Leafs have it now. Comes up with the steal. Can't connect on the shot. Quick pass to Foot. Here's a chance. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Steps across the blue line. Sent into the offensive zone. Slides it on over to Johansson. And he takes the dish. Denies him with the save. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Hey, get that personalized jersey you've always dreamed of wanting to. You finally saved enough money for it. Check out the team store just outside the arena. Open 7 days a week. The Leafs win that offensive zone face-off. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Graves. Looks to make a play over to Clark. Across the line, down the left wall. Quick feed to Graves. Sends it in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. The Whalers take possession in the defensive end. Hartford's got it in their own zone. Long reach breaks up the momentum. And he takes the feed. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Plus a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
Here's a pass to the middle. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Shot! Effective use of the paddle on that one. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. And he totally whiffs on that one. To the front.
Oh, Lanny McDonald.
The captain leading by example.
Well, he's driving play here, and he would not be denied. That Will took it right to the paint, and he wasn't letting anything get in his way.
Toronto's been very impressive to watch in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in the first. Hartford's won the faceoff at center. Takes the feed. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Puck sent over to Taves. Oh, a devastating check there. Hartford's got it in their own zone. The Whalers played along the wing. Passes it over. Gives them nothing in front.
Hasek's feeling it here, James. He's coming off that shutout performance last game. Makes some saves early in the opening frame. You know why he wants to extend that goose egg.
Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Tries to feed it over to Nelson. Hartford's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Here they come. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. The Leafs have it now.
Hasek's been outstanding tonight yet again, and the shutout streak will continue, at least for now, James.
Hammers it on net, and that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Hartford's got the puck. Passes the puck over to Bourque. Hartford's crossed the line and on the attack. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Shot! And there it is, stopped by Smith. Feeds it over! Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. Grabbed along the boards by Valimaki. Gains the zone through the middle. That's gloved by Smith.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
In the final moments of this period, 2-0 is the score. Nelson's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Shuts him down.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Passes it over to Nelson. Dishes it to Morrissey. And that goes off a body. Hartford's got it along the wall. Bennett's got it against the boards. Takes the puck behind the net. The Leafs take over on possession. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Fires it and makes the save. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. The Whalers have it in the offensive end. And that ricochets off a twig in front. And he passes it up ahead to Hyman. Puck dumped in and the forwards are going to skate off. Quick feed to Recchi. The Whalers move the puck in the defensive zone. Directed over to Carl. Toronto's moving it up the ice. Dumps it in. Hartford's got a hold of it along the wall. And he moves it up to Zacha. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Oh, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that's inches right there. A good release shot, but unable to get that net.
The Leafs have been rewarded with the lead here late in this first period with all the shots they put on net. Taves wins the draw they'll look to set up here offensively. Big time stop there. Zacha's moving it ahead. Puck dumped in. The Leafs gain possession. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us.
Great start for the Leafs. Let's hope they keep this up. Maybe get some more insurance goals.
Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you've seen?
Smith's performance was outstanding in the first 20 minutes. I mean, he got shelled. He's got to be exhausted, James. His team needs to pick it up in front of him if they want to stay in this game.
Made the stop on the play. And he takes the feed. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Here's a short pass to Clark. The Leafs cross the blue line and are on the attack. Toronto's got possession here in the offensive zone. Moves it to Clark. Picks off the feed. Dumps the puck in. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Up the neutral zone now. Here we go, one-man rush. And he was ready for that save. And that goes off a player. Back to the blue line. And makes the save.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. It makes your life so much easier.
And look at this. They're really ratcheting up the intensity here. Side to side to Chara. stop.
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it. Smith's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that, but he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Lots of time left in this period, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. Toronto's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And he shut the door on that last play. Big save by the goaltender once again.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic. Chara's been getting some good looks, but unable to convert here. And really tough when you're in a pointless streak and you're trying to get yourself going. You want to cash in on a few of those opportunities just to make yourself feel like you're contributing.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Gets the puck in deep. The Leafs have it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Recchi. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Gets the puck in deep. The Whalers gain control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Besser. Toronto's got the puck. Intercepted at center by Bennett. Hartford's got the puck against the half wall.
I'm trying to take your job, James, but I have to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. And now he moves it to Burrows. Knocks the puck down with a stick. He's got it behind the cage. Quick pass across to Besser. And a strong physical collision on the play air. Toronto's got it in the neutral zone. Gets the puck over to Mangiapane. Toronto's gained possession. Works it across to Besser. From the neutral zone now. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Here's a chance on the attack. Stones him on the one-timer.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We've got a 2-0 game here tonight. Toronto's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Through the neutral, shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway.
Oh.
Scores! What a finish!
Steve Payne finishes on the breakaway.
So he had to get to the right spot, break away from the pack, and then he's got to finish here, James. I just love the confidence. He was very decisive in his move to be able to put this by the goaltender. What a counter-attack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
The Whalers have got one back, and does this change momentum now, Cheryl?
It better. They started the second period absolutely flat, James. They're getting outshot. They need to find a way to hound pucks and get some possession.
And now he passes up to Ruutu. Here's a shot. Turns it away.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
The Leafs have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. Angles it over to Bork. Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out. Into the corner now. From one point man to another. Pass across to Johansson. From the open ice, they gain the line. The Whalers have it now. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Gives them a jolt with that hit. Toronto's got the puck here in the open ice. Taken along the wall by Clark. He to the middle. Picked off in front. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Quick pass to Lindros. The Whalers scoop it up along the boards. looks ahead. Fires it on net. Oh, wasn't clean, but he did enough.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Hartford's on the attack. Quick feed down low. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Huge steal in his own end.
The Leafs are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all of those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
And he can't hang on after that hit. Quick feed to Zellweger. Picked off by Reinhart. Takes the pass. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. Denies him in front. Hartford's gained possession along the boards. Here's a short pass to Zellweger. Takes the shot. Kick save. What agility. Pushes it across to McDonald. Hartford's got control of it now from their own end. Scrum along the boards. Here's a pass down low. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Nelson. The Leafs take it along the wall. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. And he feeds it down to Novak. Slides the puck across to Howell. And now it's grabbed by Novak. And he coughs it up with the pass. And that's intercepted by Howell. Bennett's gained the line and on the attack. And the puck departs the zone. They've got numbers here. Backhander.
Oh, Lanny McDonald does it again.
Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. I love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush. James really used the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
The Leafs have extended their lead to 2 here in the late goings of the second.
And they need to stay focused right through this second period. Listen, they've had an outstanding first 2 periods, and they have to finish strong to get to the intermission and reset the tone in the third.
Oh, serves up waffles for dinner with that stuff. He looks deep to Hyman. Slides the puck over. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Moves inside! Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Johansson's got it on the offensive end. Hartford's got a hold of it along the wall. Toronto's got possession at center. Good stand-up hit. From the point, looks to make something happen. And he takes the pass. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments.
Another good period for the Leafs. They gave a goal up, but they immediately get it back. Maintain their lead. Let's hope they can do it again for another 20.
Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Sabalski, Pounder, here comes the 3rd. And with that, the 3rd period is now underway. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Whalers are behind in this game. They just haven't been on the puck. They haven't had their legs under them. They haven't been urgent, which means they've been chasing the game.
Smith's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Leafs have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. Moves it to Toffoli. Across the line along the left wall. Sends it down low. Handles the puck. Hard blast. Makes the save. And now he tries to get it across to Lindros. Knocked away. Slides it over to Zaka. Moves it around along the half wall. Looks to set up at the point now. Moves it quickly over to Clark. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Shot with the stop. Moves the puck over to Besser. And he serves it across to Bork. Sends a pass over. Takes a shot. Oh, it stays out. He's got a piece of that one.
Hasek's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Dumps it in. Receives the pass. The Whalers gain the zone. Good use of the body on the play. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. They put the puck into the offensive end. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Quick pass to Payne. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in the open ice. The Whalers gain possession in their own end. Sends the pass over. The Leafs grab possession of the puck. Toronto's gained the line and into the zone. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Under siege, trying to get it out of their zone. Looks for breakout options behind his own cage. Now he slides it up to Payne. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Oh, a clutch save!
Hasek's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Fires it into the offensive zone. The Whalers have it against the wall. Quick shot! And he gets in front of that. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Oh, and the stick folds on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
The worst. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Easily turned aside by Hasek. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Denies him. He got all of it. Can't keep a hold of it. The Whalers are in transition. Valimaki's lugging the puck. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Strong hit on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Saka's been called for holding.
The holding penalty is going to be called, and really it's a desperation play when your opponent has a step on you and you reach out. With this face-off's won, James, they're going to set up in the umbrella. You know that they want to hold the coverage up high, work that puck down low. They'll have someone in front to be able to screen, but they'll also be looking for cross-seam passes to attack the net.
From the top of the offensive zone here. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And that one's turned away. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
Picked off, trying to be too cute on the pass. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. McDonald's carrying it ahead. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Stopped by the goaltender. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. The Pirates are up next on the schedule, and I hear tickets are still available, a few select seats, so get them now. It should be a good one coming up. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Novak. Handles the pass. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Can't pull the trigger. Hartford's killed the penalty.
A great kill and the ability to keep this game within reach. You know now that they've got the momentum moving forward. You never know what's going to come next.
Puts it on net. Denied by Hasek. Clark's got it in the defensive zone. Hartford's got a hold of it against the wall. And he makes the save on that play. Clark's got it in the offensive zone. Quick feed to Zellweger. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Moves the puck.
He's feeling it tonight. 2 goals, looking for his third.
The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Slides it diagonally to Lindros. Takes a shot, and that caroms off a body in traffic. Toffoli's got the puck in his own zone. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Slides it across to Lawton. Shot! Makes the save. Scooped up along the wall by Foot. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. He grabs the puck here at the point. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Johansson. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Here's a shot. And that doesn't reach the net. Battle along the boards. Slides the puck down low. Handles it along the blue line. Denied by the goaltender. And the puck's kicked free. Hartford's looking to break out. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Dished on over to Besser. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. Shot! My goodness, what a save by Smith! He carries the puck up along the wing. Hartford's got the puck in the corner. Extra attackers out on the ice. They're hungry for a goal here. Grabs the puck at center. Nelson's a chance to ice it into the empty net. Hartford's got the puck. From the left side, they gain the zone. Here's a short pass to Sarich.
Well, we saw the hit, James. We know how hard it was, so it's not surprising to see that he is laboring, really struggling to get back to the bench.
Slides the puck to Mangiapane. Tremendous hit into the boards, and that's a finishing play. Well, what's the saying these days? Real recognizes real. Fans on their feet here in the final seconds to salute.
And Jonathan Taves with the empty netter.
Everyone on the ice as that empty netter went in. That's an insurance marker, and that's going to be the game.
The Leafs have definitely used the shoot-first mentality, and look at the score here late. Novak's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. Sure, watching them play tonight, the way they dominated possession, it was almost like the puck was a magnet and their sticks were just attracted to that thing.
Yeah, you're right, James. I'm just waiting for the underlying metrics to see how long they possessed the puck in this game. I mean, it felt like it was on their stick the entire time. Listen, you can hang out on the outside, on the perimeter, and guess what? You're not dangerous. You're not a threat. They found the opportune time to take it to the middle of the ice, and they converted on it.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.
Great game for the Leafs as they outshoot Hartford 35-16. Hits were equal at 28 apiece. Leafs have more time in attack, better pass percentage. Hartford won the faceoffs 13-7. And the Leafs got all the power plays going 1 for 2. For the box scores for Toronto, you had McDonald with 2 goals, Taves with a goal, Murray, Nelson, Surridge, Provorov with assists, and Valimaki with a goal. And Hasek made 15 saves on 16 shots, 1 goal allowed for a .938 save percentage, and he got an assist. For Hartford, he had Ruutu, Novak with assists, and Steve Payne with the goal. Billy Smith made 31 saves on 34 shots, 3 goals allowed for a .912 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto's record improves to 30-7 for 80 points, as they remain in first place in the league, and they've clinched a playoff spot. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game as the Leafs take on the Pittsburgh Pirates.